here plein air painting today, and we thought we'd bring along the camera. The tripod wasn't really working out for us, so Jane's holding it. I hope it works out okay. We'll see. So anyway, I'm here in beautiful Mount Dora. We're having our plein air paint out this week, and I found this view of a house that's on our lake here, Lake Dora, and I'm gonna paint it. Let's go. I'm gonna draw it first with my little bit of a hooker's green. What do I look for when I'm looking for something to paint outside? I like shadows and sunlight. I like strong contrast. This roof is going to go all the way off. And it's got this big old palm tree right here. We couldn't get closer to the view that I wanted without going through some kind of a gate, so there's a fence up and I'm just going to ignore it. Lots of angles. And then there's this like really great fence here. This tree is in front of the fence. And there's a door right here. Okay, and this fence would go like this. It actually goes all the way out of the scene, but I hate to cut a fence all the way through my canvas because then it just kind of blocks the viewer. So I'm gonna paint a little imaginary gate here just so that the viewer can get into the scene. And then this is the beautiful lake line right here. This has another tree right here. Put that in there. Kind of keeps our eye from going off the edge. Then this will just be shadows going across the parking lot right there. A little bit of grass, I think. Oh yeah, this is I'm going to put some shadows in now. I'm going to start the actual painting process. I'm using purple and light blue violet, maybe a little Naples yellow. And I'm going to put in these shadows right here. You know, when you're painting outside, the light changes constantly. And there's these beautiful shadows. Right on the fence. little muck there. This part of the house is really white. It's pretty messy, but, and then I'm going to make that beautiful color. I'm going to take some phthalo green and some brilliant, light yellow and some white, maybe a little blue, and get this really pretty color of the house. It's not what I want. What it's going to do, it's going to have to. This has to be lighter. Oh, that's white under there. Oh well. It's kind of what I want. I'm going for. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, I gotta figure out. Oh, I have a tree up here. I'm gonna do some trees now. Hooker's green, deep hue, which is almost black, mixed with some cad yellow medium. It's a beautiful week here. It's finally cooled off in Florida a little bit, and it's just beautiful, bright, low humidity, sunny days. When I first moved to Florida from Ohio, I couldn't wait to put pumpkins out on my porch. And then when I went to go move them, they just fell apart in my hand, like with mush. So I realized in Florida it's pretty hard to have real pumpkin stuff. There's also a tree back here. I'm not trying to copy it exact, it's just that it's there. So can you hear that? Make my fence. This looks like a brand new fence in reality, but you know, in my world, I kind of want to make it
A little aged.
little character there.
Yeah. It's more interesting.
Sure is. Visually pleasing.
Yes.
But not in reality, it's not visually pleasing. Do these birds realize we're filming? Okay, I'm going to make.
Sounds like something out of an Alfred Hitchcock.
It is.
Dub.
It is October. You know, plein air, it's like you don't know what you're going to encounter. It's a challenge, always.
Yeah, even with the sun shifting, can be a challenge.
Big challenge, yes. This roof is... Oh, shut up. This roof is brown. Which I don't know why they picked that, but I'm going to make it a little bit. Well, it's brown. I'm using burnt sienna, raw sienna. Maybe a little Naples. You know when this painting's going to pop? When I add the blue.
As in the sky?
Yep, and water.
Ah.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to take a smaller brush. Sometimes I use this little tiny, like 1/4 inch square brush.
Is that a Princeton?
Yep, it's Princeton. You know, my windows aren't exactly as they are, but I'm not going to worry about it. If I was doing a commission to for these people that live here, I'd have to be more exact. There's a window here I overlooked. Okay, and this is a pink door, which is going to be kind of cool later on in the paint. See how that white's just popping off the canvas?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the blue is going to look like.
Ooh.
I know.
Is that a blue violet or
yeah, blue, light blue
blue
violet.
violet?
And a little light blue too. I just quickly cut in around my trees. Bring it down a little bit there. Now my sky, I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. It's perfectly blue sky today. Acrylic paint dries pretty quick outside, so you've got to work quick, which is good. I like to work fast in the very beginning, getting my first impressions down. I love starting a painting, finishing it not so much. That's when I got to do more detail. So we submit, at the end of the week, we submit as many paintings as we want. I mean, no, we can submit, I think, up to 3. I'm not sure. 3. But you can paint all week. So I have 5 canvases. I don't know if I'm going to get to 5 paintings, but out of everything I paint this week, I'll pick what I like the best and frame them and submit them at the show. My point is, I don't think this is going to be the one. That's what I was getting at. But I don't know. Now we have a plane. And I'm going to use Naples yellow down here. It's just because it's not really, it's an asphalt parking lot right here, but I'm going to go with Naples yellow. Just because it's going to work. Jane, you're holding that so steady, I think. Seems
Well,
like
we'll see.
see, I don't know what's here. This is all, that'll be just green.
And from where I'm standing, it is just green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a lawn. I'm gonna cut behind here a little bit there.
No, I think it's,
It'll come together, maybe.
yeah.
It's not gonna be award winning, that's for sure. And I just, I had this kind of planned in my mind that I wanted to do this, but I think you're sometimes better off just to walk around and see what hits you at that time, when the light is so good. This is a pink door. I'm gonna use a little. I don't have pink. Well, you make pink with red and white. Since I started this, the shadow has gone over the door.
Oh,
No, it's good,
okay.
because I like it. So I'm going to make this shadow like this. And I have a plan. It's all shadow. That's not working. It's fine. The light's just changing and changing. That's pretty.
It is pretty. I like that color.
Like the first positive thing that's happened.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite a challenge this morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, we haven't filmed for a while. Jane's been away. All the ones that we've been releasing, we kind of did all of
Before I left.
before you left. Yeah, and Jane's been gone for a month, so we're kind of rusty, but we're all right. I'm still recovering from doing an outdoor art festival, which is always grueling. Yeah, I want to make this kind of like fun. I'm going to stop trying to be so correct about everything.
Yeah, get to your loose style.
I'm trying. Yes, that's what I want to do. Guess I don't have to take this one out to bake in the sun, do I?
Mm-mm.
It's doing it as we speak. You get in trouble when you start using tiny brushes. Just saying. That's when you just tend to be picky.
Too detailed, I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
Trying to be too picky. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see. What else do I want to do? know that this side is a little bit in shadow, so. You see how that paint is just soaking in?
Mm-hmm.
Slik has. Lake Dora is really a beautiful lake. If you ever get a chance to visit Mount Dora, anybody, you should, because it is really beautiful. I fell in love with it the first time I ever visited and bought a house. So I've been here 20 years. So, Jane, you've been here about that long too.
Mm-hmm.
Go in with the sky. Everything's gonna be all right.
Like that big blob on the canvas there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
I gotta go back in and do my trees and pop my sky behind my trees. This color is. Now it's coming. Just want some real strong stuff going on. You don't really want black holes as windows, right? Well, that's all right.
Reflecting the sky.
Yeah, it just reflects all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. My door. I'm losing my door. I'm gonna put a white. Just so you can see it. Watch this. This is gonna be pow.
So Naples yellow with white.
Yeah. That gives the effect of sunlight.
Yeah, it does.
I'm liking that better. And then, that, I gotta pop the fence out too. Of my trees. I always go back and forth. I'll let it dry a little bit and go back in with some fresh brush strokes. It just gives depth to the trees, a little more layering. And you can figure out what part of the painting you want to cover up. So, Well, and this is the part I really liked when I first looked at this view, and I've kind of not given it much thought since, but it's the shadow on the fence. Kind of like that. Plein air can be rewarding if you can pull it off, but it can be frustrating. You are dealing with not being in your studio space. You're dealing with changing light and composition because you don't have a photograph or a picture that's already been composed for you. You've got to compose the scene as you're looking at it. You know, I don't know the name of this setup. Oh, it's Slik. If you Google that, it has the easel that you can use, this easel that comes, and then you can buy this box which opens up and sits on the easel, and this thing that holds your canvas. So it's a really nice setup. It's really easy to lug around. So if you're interested in looking that up, it's really nice. See this? You know, I don't like the pink door with the you know, the red roof. So
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. I might just make that a little browner. A little more neutral. Let's see.
Oh, that's good.
That is baby poopy. It's hard because the light is so intense out here that it's, you know, you're mixing colors. Used to it in the studio. Here, not so much. But, so maybe I'll make my own brown with some Hooker's green and red. Let's just see what happens.
Is that cad red?
Yeah, light.
Okay.
I don't know why that looks like it's
Like it's
at a weird angle.
Mm.
I always slope my roofs because it just gives it more character. Everybody's gonna go, no! Okay, so maybe that's not a great idea.
Ooh, that might be better.
Yeah. Just breaking up the roof a little bit. I don't know. Don't know. I suppose when it dries, I could maybe add a little bit more red. Don't worry, everybody. I won't finish this painting with an ugly roof, or so I think. I don't know. I like this kind of really soft green. cracks in the fence behind it. Let it bleed down a little bit. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up and try again later at another painting. Maybe this was my warm-up painting. Cut around that guy. Sort of like that. So anyway, I always do this, don't I? Every single video I
Keep
say
tweaking.
I say I'm done and then I keep painting. Sure use a lot of paint. I will blue that back up more, but I kind of wanted to have it's lightening up as the day goes on here.
Mm-hmm.
You could just keep painting all day because the light changes constantly and you can't keep up with it. You know, I don't like to work much on this back in the studio on my plein air paintings. It's because I like to look at them and know that that was all done on location. If I see something that really bothers me, I'll fix it. But I try to really get it done. You should see there's all these like little houses back here.
Oh yeah.
You see that little boat houses?
Mm-hmm.
Throw different colors back here. Maybe some of that brown because I need to move that around. Just like to pick up little different colors. Let's see.
Cad orange and
Yeah, there you go.
sienna raw.
Yeah. Oh, my paint is really drying up. I have a sponge under here, but huh. Let's see. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna wait till it's totally dry and then
And go
just
back in.
Go back in and maybe tweak it in just a few small spots. But I think this is about it. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And don't forget, go to my website, janeslifkagallery.com, and you can go to my shop page, and there's classes available for only $25 for an hour-long class. So, you know, and also check out my workshop page where I post places where I'll be teaching 2 or 3 day workshops. So we'll see you then, and see you next time. Thank you so much.